Hey guys, Scott Thomas here from Bell Property at Cooper and West End. Quick video, you guys probably haven't met me that much, but I look after the head of operations for both the departments in our office. And what we wanted to do here is we've sat down as a team, looked over the client surveys that we've been getting from you guys over the last 18 months and sort of taken that feedback on into trying to give you guys some tips and advice monthly from each of our staff members, which can help you guys live in the properties better and obviously have a more stress-free experience. So some of you won't be interested, which is completely fine. We won't take any offense. So there's an unsubscribe button at the bottom if you didn't want these. But if you do, obviously they'll only be short minute videos and obviously help you a lot, I think, in terms of tenancy and long stays at property. So today I've got Jess Young here. Jess is one of our great property managers at the office. She works in the Cooper office and she's a finalist this year, 2020, for the Property Manager of the Year. And we want to sit down, Jess, I guess, and just see a few tips and things that you think are useful for tenants within their rental properties.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Scott. So big one we notice is tenancy insurance for your contents. Lots of people think that their personal items, their furniture might be covered under the owner's building insurance. Often that's not the case. So we just make sure that you guys you're covered for anything that might be upcoming, especially as we're coming to storm season. Worry about water damage or flooding. Sometimes that does happen at houses. So
yeah, that's a great one. I mean, we've seen a couple of cases of that, not just in your portfolio, but in our West End portfolio as well, where the storms come through and there's been some leaking within a property that's never happened since the owners owned it. And then all of a sudden some furniture has had to be claimed upon and the tenants haven't had contents insurance, so it can be very costly. So that's a great one, yeah.
Yep. Anything
else that you think that's upcoming?
Some of you might have noticed that there's been some upgrades on the smoke alarms. So coming through 1st of January 2022, all of the smoke alarms in properties need to be upgraded to a certain standard. So some of you will notice that our owners are going ahead and starting those upgrades now. A big one we find, or I find, with smoke alarms is that sometimes we turn up to routine inspections and people have pulled them off the ceiling. Obviously they're beeping, they're annoying them, those kind of things. Really important reminder to please not tamper with the smoke alarms and leave them off. So you can check and change batteries if you need to. However, most of our owners are also on a subscription with Detector Inspector or a smoke alarm company, which means that we can send a technician out, in the coming days to check out if there are any faults or any problems with the smoke alarms. We'd rather know that you guys are safe and the smoke alarms are working and all okay for your families and your properties.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, with all of them being interconnected now, I mean, you play with one, they'll all go off. It'll be a bit of a pain for our tenants. So the main bit with that is if you have any questions about that, in this new smoke alarm legislation, ask your property manager, ask the supplier that's coming out to fix the smoke alarms up. And then that way, obviously, there won't be any issues there, and you know sort of what to do with them if there is a way, and also how to test them, obviously, for the new types. So perfect, that's great, Jess. Thanks for your time.
Great.
Appreciate, obviously, you give us some tips there, and we'll have a new video for you guys next month.
Thanks, guys. See you later.